Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. Beast! Peekaboo! I see you because I'm YouTube famous now. Available in the fall of 2022, the album Dad AF Rock on Gold Dust Woman. Beast! How are you guys doing today? Do you like my nails? Do you like my Halloween nails? I bought these Halloween nails off of Amazon. I have another pack over here, but I thought there's no way that I'm going to be able to flip this fan if I have 2 hands of nails on today. But I do feel quite glamorous today, and I want to do all this kind of stuff, you know, that they do on TikTok. I love that, like the ASMR sounds and all that kind of stuff where they... Oh my God, I'm gonna start an ASMR channel and I'm just gonna tap with my, oh my God, Beast! I love it so much. So now, I get it. I lost a nail. But listen, now, I'm kind of like that. Did you guys watch Adam Ray, okay. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? He used to do the Rosa character. Anyway, he always is talking about how here, I got another nail right here. He's always talking about how he made it through the night without losing nails. But anyway, it's so funny. So now I get it. Now I get the nailology, okay? Like, I'm obsessed with, especially you can tell I'm obsessed with this nail right here because I can point with it. Not so much this one. Oh, no. That's what Jaclyn Hill and the Kids do. Anyway, that would be such a great name for a band, wouldn't it? Jaclyn Hill and the Kids. That'll probably be her next venture. And actually, this was going to be a twofer today. I was going to make this video partly about Jaclyn Hill and partly about James Charles, but I think that James Charles has been left out of drama for so long that he deserves a video all to himself. Beast, don't you? So anyway, and in fact, yesterday, if you watched my video, I was speculating in there because I sang the drama opera of 2016. You know, the drama opera that goes like this. That right there is the solo of all of the beauty gurus. That's the song they sing. Gimme. That was so silly. Okay. Jaclyn Hill. No. Jeffree Star, Jaclyn Hill, Cozy, MIA. That's her apology is MIA. Oh, wait. Jeffree Star, Jaclyn Hill, Manny MUA, Nikki Tutorials, James Charles, Hi Sisters. Do you remember? Okay, all that. So anyway, yesterday, I said when I was singing the song, I said, where's he? What happened? Or something like that. Who'd care, right? Because I don't really care for this nail so much. I need like a tighter grip nail on here on this. This one's kind of a little stubby, so hold on a second. Let me fix her. Up there, she's perfect. Okay, just don't fall off. Okay, that looks much better. That's a better set, don't you think? Anyway, I'm so loving these nails. I'm going to a Halloween party tonight, and I think that I'm gonna wear my nail set anyway. Or I could go as a crumble cookie, because if you watched my review yesterday of crumble cookies, you would know that crumble cookies, because I review their videos every single week, they sent me a coffin that they did with Spirit Halloween, and they sent me a crumble cookie costume to wear for Halloween, so I could go as that for Halloween as well. But I think I'm just gonna wear my nails and just go as a TikTok star. A TikTok ASMR star. Anyway, so in my video yesterday, I was saying, like, what has happened to James Charles, you know? So I got off of doing my video, not that. No, don't start. This is a family-friendly channel over here. So I got done. Nobody wants all that, okay? I know. You're begging and you're screaming for my OnlyFans, okay? You're going to get an uncensored elbow is what you're going to get on my OnlyFans. But anyway, $19.99 for an uncensored elbow. Or maybe a knee if you're lucky. So anyway, I was telling a story and you keep on interrupting me. Quit interrupting me when I'm telling a story. So I got done making my video yesterday and I was putting on my nails. I was putting on the Ritz. Anyway, oh my God, that was kind of a Halloween song back in the day. That dun 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 dun. Do you remember that song? Anyway, I digress, which I usually do. So, it's hot. It's Jesus in here. Did I just say that Jesus was hot? I don't know. I've never met him. I'm not a Christian. Gargoyles, Ouija boards. This video is all over the place already. Okay, so anyway, let me pull it back in. Okay, what we're not gonna do in 2022 is make Jeffree Star the drama. then, okay, well, like I said, I think this is a thumbnail, but maybe it'll fit, it'll just hold on there better. I don't care how that looks either. But anyway, so I went over to James Charles' Instagram because I wanted to see what James Charles the Fool was up to lately, you know? And I'm sorry, but that's kind of how I feel about James Charles, because he has never really taken much responsibility for his actions of his past. And in fact, the one excuse that we got from him, which I still think is pretty good today, is that all of his actions, that one doesn't fit, all of the action, now I know how hard it is to be a nail tech, my lord. I just love to go get pedicures because I love to sit in that chair. And I do love that chair so much though. But anyway, oh, there, she fits. Okay, so where James Charles came out and he said he was desperate. Oh, that was rich, wasn't it? Where he came out and he said he was desperate of the world, and that's why he was looking for people on social media. And then he continued to do it. And then he continued to do it. And then he took down his video so that we'd all kind of like forget about it. Well, what I think really ended up happening was that everybody forgot about James Charles. Now, I have to tell you, I have a speculation, allegedly conspiracy speculation, that James Charles might be manipulating the system a little bit. I'm trying to really like edit this down to make it look like he's getting more views or more subscribers or more comments than he actually is, okay? You take that any way you want. If you want to take that as I'm saying that he's going to the public library and he's taking out books on how to make a viral channel on YouTube, maybe that's what I mean by it. If you want to take that as I'm suggesting that he's buying subscribers and buying views and buying likes, you take that however you want, okay? You make up in your own mind how I mean that, right? 'Cause I'm not going to say. I'm just saying allegedly in conspiracy speculation. Because I found some things that I thought were rather interesting over on his YouTube channel. So I went to his Instagram, and James Charles has posted this picture. Now, I'm not going to post this picture because, it's a post, it's like a reel, because so many people took issue with the fact that James Charles did not post a trigger warning on it, okay? So what it is James Charles, and he's cutting across his face with a pair of scissors, and then he cuts into his face, and then he literally cuts from here to here, okay? And he's recreating a look from the movie Smile that recently came out. And then he's holding kind of like this glass or this razor blade or something, I can't tell. And he says underneath here, new YouTube video out now, all right? Now, when I tell you the amount of comments, listen, Linda, don't start with me, Nancy, Susie, and Jenda. Don't start with me, Nancy, Susan, and Judy. Okay, listen, Linda. When I tell you the amount of comments underneath this post that were like, why could you not have given us a trigger warning, right? So here, I'm just going to read you a couple of the comments from the top to the bottom. Okay, somebody says, this is a real thing in my country. It's called a Glasgow smile. Gangs do this especially in Scotland, and the ones who get them are normally proud of their scars. Google it. It is real. Someone says, James, we would really appreciate a trigger warning if you're going to do a look that literally makes, where's the trigger warning? And then, not to be a hater, but I feel like this might be insensitive to some people who struggle with self-harm. Perhaps have a trigger warning. No way, this doesn't get taken down. Trigger warning, I love you, I love your videos, but a trigger warning would be nice next time you're going to show cutting or blood, thanks. The fact that, okay, oh, Lord, okay, I'm not going to read that one. I mean, it's literally comment after comment about trigger warnings, okay? And the fact that James Charles didn't do this. Now wait, okay, so that when James Charles comes out and he says, well, I didn't know. Well, first of all, the post has been up now. Let's just see. The post has been up. Let me pull up my Instagram. The post has now been up. It's been up for over 24 hours, okay? So he could go back in and he could put a trigger warning on there. He has not. Or he could take it down and repost it and put a trigger warning. He could put a comment on it, whatever, right? Okay. So or he could just take the post down. He's not going to do that. But when he comes out and he says later, I didn't know that I should put a trigger warning on this. First of all, and I know he's going to say, I'm recreating a Halloween look. I know a lot of people are going to say, you know, like, it's him recreating this look from this movie. He shouldn't have, it's special effects. He shouldn't have to do this. But he has a younger audience. James Charles has a really young audience who we should be concerned about the fact that they would have issues or take issue with self-harm or possibly be self-harming themselves and possibly need to have trigger warnings. We live in a world where there need to be trigger warnings today, right? Talking about this kind of stuff. So anyway, so James Charles, he goes in there and says all this stuff. Now, I want to say, remember this, okay? Because this is important. I did a video about 2 years ago about a TikTok, or it was either a TikTok trend or an Instagram trend, where people were posting pictures of themselves and it looked like they had gotten beaten up. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? And James Charles posted a picture, okay? I'm sure if I went back in his Instagram, I could find it. I'm sure if I Googled, let's just do it right now. Let's show how simple this is. Okay, I'm typing in Google. I'm typing the word Google into Google. Peter, what is, listen, Linda! Okay. James Charles beaten up, hold on, I spelled beaten up wrong. Beaten up picture, okay? And I'm sure this is gonna pull it up right away and we can see when it happened and everything. YouTuber, first here it is, right here. YouTuber James Charles is slammed for using makeup to make it look, hold on, gotta pull up the article, to make it look like, is slammed by abuse survivors after posting a tone-deaf photo of himself with fake bruises and a bloody nose for a TikTok challenge, okay? And this was posted on April 6th of 2020. Okay, so here we are 2.5 years later. James Charles came out at the time, and his excuse for this was, I'm desperate. No, his excuse for it was, why is it that all these other TikTok people can get away with it, but I can't? Like, that's not fair, right? Like, that was basically his excuse for it. He didn't really take a whole lot of responsibility. Why? Because James never does, okay? So, and there's tons of articles. James Charles defends himself after participating here. Let's see what he has to say. Because honestly, I don't really remember exactly what he has to say. So let's see. Let's see it. Ow! I poked my eye out! Let's see exactly what he says. Okay. James Charles defends himself. This is from Cosmopolitan after participating in TikTok's controversial mugshot challenge. James defended his actions by saying he never meant to trigger anyone. And then it says, trigger warning, okay. So goes on, talks about all this kind of stuff. But I do remember him at the time. Yes, he said on here, Taylor Lorenz and other people he's like, talked about, and they showed his pictures on here. I do understand that, but this dumb trend has nothing to do with domestic abuse. What about action movies, Halloween, special effects, simple bloody noses? This is nothing new. Completely missing the point. That's what James said, right? Hopefully somebody out there can have all proper conversation with James and all the other influencers who participated about why this isn't okay, that way we can get a decent apology. So see, James doesn't get it. He doesn't continue to learn. And so when people say to me, well, what do you want from James? Don't you see that he's learned? He's changed his ways? No, he hasn't. It's 2.5 years later. James Charles is doing exactly the same thing that he did then and taking no responsibility for it and not posting trigger warnings and things like that. Okay, so then I realize, oh, Peter, Pumpkin Eater. Then I realized, Peter, Pumpkin Eater, I should use that to my advantage for all the times that I had, listen, Linda, okay? I should use that to my advantage for all the times. I'm a little wired today because I've been drinking coffee from my brand new. Do you guys love the asthma? I don't, okay? It's freaky, deaky, and it makes me, it creeps me out, honestly, okay? I don't understand how people like that. And then they're like, oh, I love the whispers. I'm calling this video Dog Barks in the Backyard while I do give you the tingles on my new Starbucks cup. That's what this video is going to be called. But I don't like those videos where people talk about it. Anyway, so I got this new Starbucks cup yesterday. Do you like it? I got it, and then I did a video called All of My New, or Shopping for Starbucks. See, this nail, she turned around on me, okay? Come on, oh, there's 2 nails in one. What's going on? Oh, my Lord. So anyway, but now she's a stub nail. You know how that is. But anyway, I got this new mug yesterday from the Starbucks, and so I did a video showing this. Okay. What was I saying? It doesn't matter. Anyway, I'm all over the place in this video. So let's fast forward. So I go and I look at this picture, and I'm like, oh, so this is an advertisement for James's YouTube video, right? So I go and I watch this YouTube video that James Charles did, where I fast forwarded through it, okay? And that means I watched it on 2x speed. The video is 15 minutes and 51 seconds. It was posted 24 hours ago, and it is called, hold on a second, Recreating My Followers' Halloween Makeup, okay? And in here, he creates the looks of, I can't remember, hold on a second, I just read the description box. Coraline, he says, hi sisters! Can we just put that out to pasture? Like, seriously? Okay, he's gonna be 46 and be like, hi sisters! And what was so funny was, I need a new nail for her. I was reading this one comment, and this one comment said, why are you calling us sisters? And I'm like, are you new? Seriously? Like, are you new over here? Okay, so anyway, he says over here, hi sisters! Do you think he wakes up in the morning because he has no friends left, and he's like, except for the ones that he's bought, and he's like, and when you're an influencer and you're surrounded by friends, and that means, and you call them your team, what that means is you're paying them to be your friend, just so you know, Jaclyn Hill. Okay, so anyway, hi sisters! Happy Halloween! Today I did a spooky glam look. The other mother from Coraline and a crazy special effects makeup from the new Smile horror movie, all inspired by my followers. Enjoy. Okay, so I looked at this video and I was like, oh, this is interesting. Like, James, you know, used to pull 1 million views a video. You know, everybody's not getting the same views that they were getting back in the day, and I understand that, and it is what it is. Okay, so, but this video is sitting at 24 hours, and it's sitting at 394,000 views. You know, I saw a video recommended to me, and it was a Jeffree Star video, and I think it was trying all, like, the makeup. It was, like, from 2 or 3 years ago, and it was, like, trying all the makeup from brands that hate me or something like that, right? Which would, I think, probably be most makeup brands out there. I'm just guessing, I don't know. Zip it, Peter. Okay, so anyway, the video was sitting at 43 million views, and I about stank up the room. I was like, seriously? I mean, Jeffree Star couldn't get 433, you know what I'm saying, okay? He couldn't pull many views on a video today, right? So I'm looking at this video. Now, this is the drama investigator part of me, okay, that really wants to work for the Alaska Daily. Oh, are you watching that show with Hillary Swank? I love it so much. It's so good. Okay. So that's my new show, but I do want to be investigative journalist of the world. So I'm sitting there and I'm like looking at the comments in this video, right? And I go underneath here and the first comment says, let's just appreciate how sweet James is and how he considers us a part of his life. Like, you're amazing, okay? And I'm like, oh, that's nice. And the comment has 657 likes on it, and James has liked the comment, and it has 12 replies. And I don't go in there and look. And so then I read the next comment, and the comment says, your artistry plus your editor's talent and sense of humor is everything. And it has 103 likes on it. Okay. Then James always makes my Fridays so much better. Love you. 405 likes on it. Okay. And James liked that one. So then I go to the new comments because I wanted to see if James was deleting comments. Now, I want to read you the first comment again, okay? Let's just appreciate how sweet James is and how he considers us a part of his life. Like, you're amazing. That's the top comment that has 657 likes that James has also liked, okay? So then I go into the new comments. Hold on a second. And I got this comment. Where is it at? Okay, there was comments since I found that. Hold on a second. Oh, damn it. Did somebody delete this comment? Okay, hopefully, please, Peter, tell me that I took a screenshot of it. Okay, hold on a second. Oh, here it is, here it is. Okay, guys, let's appreciate that James is so sweet and kind, and everyone that watches him is a sister, and we all have him in our hearts. You would be an amazing person if you knew that he has us in his heart. And I was like, this is kind of interesting because this is very similar to the first comment, right? Okay. So I go back to the first comment because then when I'm reading through there, I notice that there's several comments that are talking about what an amazing person you are, James. James, you're such an amazing person. You're so kind. You're so amazing. Using like the same 2 or 3 words, right? Okay. So I go back in. Oh, hold on. I'm trying to like tap on it. Do you ever do that? You take a picture of a screenshot and then try to tap on it. You know what I mean? Okay. So if you're a drama channel, you know what I mean. So let me get back to the top comment. So I go into this top comment again, Let's just appreciate how sweet James is and how he considers us a part of his life, and you're amazing. Well, first of all, this was the video that I loved, and somebody said, why are you calling us sisters? Okay, so anyway, I tap on these replies, and the first one is by Blah Jada, okay? And I'm like, I don't understand. And then somebody says, I love your scary makeup looks, they're awesome. And then somebody says, period T, isn't he the best? And then somebody said, okay, and then they say, why are you mad? And then this person says, you're talking to a spam account, nutty. And they keep on talking about how this is a spam account. And I'm like, oh my God, like this first comment that James has responded to that has 658 things or likes is a spam comment, as are many of the replies underneath there, right? So then I go in here and I start reading the comments, okay? Now this is on a video that has almost 400,000 views on it, all right? A James Charles video. James Charles, who has all these sisters out there, right? The first one has 650 views on it and 12 replies. The second highest viewed comment has 103 likes on it. Your artistry plus your editor's talent and sense of humor is everything. Not one reply to it. The third highest rated comment on here, James always makes my Friday so much better, love it, has 405 likes on it and 2 replies, okay? And the 2 replies are like same here, and then this bot comment. And then the fourth, was that the fourth or the fifth? The fourth comment has 74 likes on it and no responses. I mean, and you guys, it just gets worse from there until you're already down to like the 5th or 6th comment and there's like 5 likes on it. And I'm like, no, there seems something is not right here for me, right? Okay, so then I go in because I'm like, I want to look at his videos. So he did this video 4 days ago called Worst Foundation Hack Ever. And the video from 4 days ago is sitting at 240, it's a short. It's sitting at 248,000 views. It's sitting at less views than this current video is at, okay? But then his next video from 8 days ago is called I Set My Makeup Routine on Fire. And it's sitting at 917,000 views. Almost 1 million views, okay? And then he's got this adult Happy Meal video, which is him driving around to 6 Happy Meals. I watched it. It's okay. It's like whatever. It's probably getting a lot of views because it's a whole adult Happy Meal. I took a pole dancing class and failed, 590. He does a short called I Got Married, which is based on, I did that whole video. So I go into this. I Set My Makeup Routine on Fire, which is from 917,000 views. And I go in there and I'm like, okay. Well, the second highest rated comment is from Patrick Starr. Yes, one side, sister. Good to know, Patrick, that you support desperation. I will forever remember that. I will remember who Patrick Starr supports and doesn't support on this channel. So good for you, Patrick. Anyway, the first comment is like, I literally can't believe this turned out so well. But when you go underneath here to these comments, it's again these bot comments. And I'm like, there are so many of these crazy bot comments. Like, what is going on? Like, is that my husband?
Bye.
Are you leaving?
Yeah.
All right, bye, have fun. My husband's going to see a movie with his mother. He's going to see Trip to Mountain. Oh, love you. All right, anyway, he's going to see, what's it called? Trip to Paradise? Trip to Broke? Okay.
Trip to Paradise.
Trip to Paradise. He's going to see, ticket, trip. He's going to see the Julia Roberts movie. Anyway, so I'm sitting here and I'm looking at this and I'm like, I have to believe that either, just based on what I have seen through the years. Now, I have to also tell you that back in the day when I would talk about people being unsubscribed from my channel unknowingly, and that they would say, I have subscribed to your channel 4 times and YouTube keeps on unsubscribing me, right? And I would talk about it in my videos. And people would say to me, what's so funny about this is I am now subscribed to James Charles' channel and I never subscribed to his channel, and I know that for a fact, right? So it makes you wonder the back end of all of this. Is James Charles speculatively, allegedly buying subscribers? And so it makes it look like he's not losing anybody. Is he speculatively buying, you know, views or comments? Or is he buying bot comments? You know, it's just really interesting to me, especially when you see all this over there and no accountability and no change. And then you also see a 300,000 viewed video, and then 8 days later, I just don't believe that it like moves up that much. It could, but I just don't really believe that it does. Not on a video, you know, whatever. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens, but I really do believe that his career is completely tanking at this point. Which then the question is, why are you coming out with this whole beauty line that he says he's releasing, this makeup line, which he doesn't even have a name trademarked for it yet, because he was asking his audience on Instagram what names he should use for his beauty brand. And if that's the case, he doesn't have a brand trademarked. He doesn't have a brand copywritten, you know, copyrighted. So that means he isn't that far in that process. So he's just trying to get people to still be interested in it, you know? And I'm like, if the major part of your audience at this point, James Charles, is let's say 15 to 20, because like the 12 to 14-year-olds have kind of aged up a little bit at this point, you know, he's literally 2 to 3 years from being pretty obsolete as any kind of makeup artist that is having any kind of impact, you know? And that is a direct result of his scandals and his lack of taking accountability and his, you know, all this kind of stuff. And this is where I think it is really important for these influencers to be very cognizant of their behaviors and their reputations and taking accountability for their actions and coming on and just saying, hey, listen, you guys, I messed up. This one is like really hurting my finger. And saying, hey, listen, I messed up and I need to take accountability. But like this desperation crap, it ain't working, right? And it is obviously that. And then we see on here people like Jeffree Star and other people where you see ads for their videos. Well, people have to purchase those ads. So if you're getting an ad, I'm just saying Jeffree Star because Jeffree Star is somebody that I have received an ad for, okay? And other people have as well, told me. But if you're seeing ads for videos or whatever, or you're seeing bot comments, somebody is purchasing those. I don't know if it's James Charles, but somebody is, to make it look like there's more action on a video than there is. And when those bot comments are the third, fourth, or even the first comment, what does that say about you as this influencer? I mean, I don't understand, you know? I really don't get it. You know, through the years, it's interesting because people have said to me, like, when I've had a really good video or whatever, you know, like I'm not, and listen, I'm still not anywhere near James's kind of views, right? But people will say, oh, like you bought subscribers or you bought whatever. Hey, ever since I got on YouTube, and I've always said this to my friends, I always wanted to know that what I had was what I had, you know? And I wanted to respect and be thankful and grateful for each and every person that subscribed to my channel or left a comment or liked my videos. So although it would be nice to wake up and have 10 million subscribers, don't get me wrong, because that would mean that that's 10 million people that are watching my videos. Who wouldn't love that, right? Which is why I always say that when people say, I don't make videos for the views, then what are you making videos for? Just to put them out there into the universe for nobody to watch? I make videos for people to watch and comment on and enjoy and help them maybe get through their days and see things differently. I definitely do, you know, and I don't shy away from that. But at the same time, I think to put out this false illusion of what you have, these two nails are like going two separate directions. Okay. What is going on? But to put this false illusion out there for what you have is so sad because ultimately inside, you know you don't have that, you know? It's like when these beauty influencers say that they sell out of something, but they really didn't, or that they didn't order that many, but they want to paint this picture for business that they sold out of it, you know? And that's not really the case. And so, I don't know, it just is like, what's the need to do that? And you're the one that's going to suffer ultimately anyway, because then you're going to have to come out where it looks like you've got this great thing going on and you're pulling all these views and you're getting all these comments and whatever, and then all of a sudden you have to go, yeah, you guys, like, I have to go get a job working at Catch LA where I used to go have dinner 5 nights a week because I don't have any money anymore, you know? And it was interesting because I just saw the other day this article and it was talking about like influencers that now have to work 9 to 5 jobs because they no longer are employable because of YouTube or scandals that they got involved in or things that happen. And it's like, if you think that that doesn't happen, it does, you know? So anyway, let me know what you think in the comment section below. I love you guys and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.